False ego, probably. False ego.
Okay.
Identification with the body, not with the soul.
Sorry, what did you say?
Identification with the body level only, not on the
Okay.
soul platform.
Then the 5 basic elements, पांच महाभूत भूत manifest. Okay. Material ingredients, dravya. And material actions, kriya. Okay. Purushottam Prabhu, what is the third?
Sense perception.
Sense objects. Yes.
Sense objects.
Tanmatra. Sense objects. And then fourth, Ravinder Prabhu, what is the fourth?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, knowledge and working capacity.
Yes. All the knowledge acquiring senses and the working senses, they all become active. Fifth, पुरुषोत्तम प्रभु, अच्छा आपने बता दिया. सपना आप बताइए, फिफ्थ क्या है?
It is demigods.
हाँ, देवा, डेमिगॉड्स. और क्या सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है इसमें? क्या एक्टिव हो जाता है? अभी हमने क्या क्या कवर कर लिया? इन्होंने अभी बताया दोनों नॉलेज एक्वायरिंग सेंसेस हो गया, वर्किंग सेंसेस हो गया, अहंकार हो गया. क्या बचा? करिए. हाँ,
ignorant darkness of the living entity.
वो तो नेक्स्ट है. माइंड. माइंड सबसे खतरनाक एलिमेंट हमारी एग्जिस्टेंस में, हमारा माइंड. एंड दयाशील प्रभु, क्या वो बार बार सीट क्यों चेंज कर रहे हो यार? तुम्हारे पास इतनी बड़ी स्क्रीन है. क्या हुआ, रेयांशी सो रही है क्या आज भी? 2 दिन के बाद तो क्लास ले रहा हूँ, 3 दिन के बाद.
मुझे वो डिनर प्रसाद ले रही है, वो टेम्परेचर आ गई तो मेडिसिन दे के बैठ जाएगी.
बोलो भैया दयाशील, 6th क्या है? अनम्यूट करो भाई, अनम्यूट.
याद नहीं कर पा रहा मुझे अब तो वर्किंग सेंसेस एंड नॉलेज अकॉर्डिंग.
अरे वो हो गया यार, वो 4th है. उसके बाद डेमिगॉड्स आ गए, देवात आ गए, माइंड आ गया. माइंड कैसे क्रिएट होता है? इंटरेक्शन ऑफ द महातत्व, द फॉल्स ईगो विद द सत्व गुना, माइंड डेवलप्स. रजोगुना, इंटेलिजेंस डेवलप. व्हाट इज 6th? चलो अभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. ओके. Fifth तक हुआ है. हाँ, the fifth creation is that of the controlling deities by the interaction of the mode of goodness, of which the mind is the sum total. The sixth creation is that of the living entities, darkness of ignorance, which makes the master act as a fool. षडिमे प्रकृता सर्गा वैकृतान अपि मे शुनु राजो भाजो भगवतो लीलयेम हरिमेधसा. All the above are the 6 natural creations by the external energy of the Lord. ठीक है? External energy is what? Maya Shakti. Now hear from me about the creations of Brahma. Abhi the point will come. Who is an incarnation of the mode of passion, and who is the matter of creation? Who in the matter of creation has a brain like that of the personality of Godhead. Wow. Leela ayam hari medasa. His intelligence, his brain is like that of personality of Godhead. There is no purport. Saptamo mukhya sargastau Shadvidas Tashtutham sayah Vanaspati Aushadhi Lata Tvaskara Virodha Druma. The seventh creation is that of the immovable entities, which are of six kinds. Sthavara. The fruit trees without flowers. Acha. What are the fruit trees without flower? Any example? Have you seen? Fruit tree without flowers. Trees and plants which exist until the fruit is ripe. Creepers which need support. Pipe plants, creepers which need no support. And the trees with flowers and fruits. Utshrotasastama praya antasparsha visheshina. All the immovable trees and plants seek their subsistence upwards. They are almost unconscious, but have feeling of pain within. They are manifested in variegatedness. Tirasham Ashtama Sarga Sa Ashta Vimsad Vidhomata Avido Bhuri Tamaso Grahanagna Hridiya Vedina. The eighth creation is that of the lower species of life, and they are of different varieties. Numbering 28, they are all extensively foolish and ignorant. They know their desirables by smell, but are unable to remember anything within the heart. In the Vedas, the symptoms of the lower animals are described as follows. Athetaresham Pashunaha Ashana Pipase Eva Bhivi Vijnanam Na Vignatam Vadanti Na Vignatam Pashyati Na Vidu Swastanam Na Loka Loka Iti Yadva Bhuri Tamaso Bahurusha Grahaneva Janati Jananti Hridayam Prati Swapriyan Vastu Eva Vindati Bhojana Shayanadi Artham Grihnanti. So they have four things. Lower animals have knowledge only of their hunger and thirst. This is first thing. Ahara. They have no acquired knowledge, no vision. Their behavior exhibits on dependence on formalities. Extensively ignorant. They can know their desirables only by smell. And by such intelligence only can they understand what is favorable and unfavorable. Their knowledge is concerned only with eating and sleeping. Therefore, even the most ferocious lower animals such as tigers can be tamed simply by regularly supplying meals and accommodations for sleeping. Prabhupada is saying. Tigers can be trained simply by regularly supplying meals and accommodations for sleeping. Only snakes cannot be tamed by such an arrangement. Gaurajo Mahisha Krishna Sukaro gavayoruru visafa pasavaste me avirustrascha sattama. O purest Vidura, the lower animals, the cow, goat, buffalo, Krishna. Krishna is a kind of stag. You understand what is stag? What is stag? Very commonly used stag. इतनी देर में तो देख लिया होगा क्या है stag? बोलो. It is a male deer, yaar. The male deer is a stag. So here the name is mentioned as Krishna. Hog, Gavaya, species of animal. Ruru, deer. Lamb and the camel all have cloven hoofs. So these are different species. Now come even more deeper. Kharo ashvo ashvataro gauraha sarabhas chamari tatha ete chaika saphashatta shinu pancha nakhan pashu. The horse, mule, ass, Gaura. पहले कृष्णा आया अभी गौरा. कौन है भैया गौरा? White deer. अच्छा. The stag was Krishna and white deer is Gaura. That means that male deer is black and female is white. Sarabha, bison and wild cow all have only one hoof. Now you may hear from me about the animals who have 5 names. Swasargala Vyako Vyagraho Marjara Shashasha Salakao Simha Kapir Gaja Kurmo Odacha Makaradaya. Swapach says swa, the dog, jackal, tiger, vyag is tiger, fox, cat, rabbit, porcupine, lion, monkey, elephant, tortoise, alligator, gosapa, lizard, etc. all have 5 nails in their claws. They are known as panchanakhas, or animals having 5 nails. Kanka Gridhra Baksena Bhasha Baluka Barhina Hamsa Sarasa Chakrava Kaka Ulluka Dayakhaga. The heron, vulture, crane, hawk, hash, bhaluka, peacock, swan, saras, chakravak, crow, owl and others are all the birds. Arvak shrotas tu navamaha shattare ko vidunna rajo adhika karma para dukhe cha sukha maninaha. The creation of the human beings who are one of the species only and who stock their eatables in the belly is the 9th in the rotation. In the human race, the mode of caution is very prominent. Humans are always busy in the midst of miserable life. but they think themselves happy in all respect. The human being is more passionate than the animal, and thus the sex life of the human being is more irregular. The animals have their due time for sexual intercourse, but the human being has no regular time for such activities. The human being is endowed with a higher advanced stage of consciousness for getting relief from the existence of material miseries. But due to his ignorance, he thinks that his higher consciousness is meant for advancing in the material comforts of life. Thus, his intelligence is misused in the animal propensities, eating, sleeping, defending, and mating, instead of spiritual realization. By advancing in material comfort, the human being puts himself into a more miserable condition. But illusioned by the material energy, he always thinks of himself happy, while even in the midst of misery. Such misery of human life is distinct from the natural comfortable life enjoyed even by the animals. Such misery of human life is distinct from the natural comfort life enjoyed even by the animal. So how abominable is this human form of life? We'll finish this chapter, right? Only 3-4 verses are there. वैकृतात्रया एव ते देवसर्गश्च सत्तमा वैकारिकस्तु यः प्रोक्ता कौमारस्तुभ्यम् आत्मका. O good Vidura, these last 3 creations and the creation of the demigod, the 10th creation, are Vaikrita creations, which are different from the previously described Prakrita natural creations. Yeah, that was by the material energy, first 6. And now it is by the agency of Brahma. Previously described Prakrit natural creations, the appearance of Kumaras is both. Deva Sargaschastavido Vibhuda Pitaro Sure Gandharva Apsarata Siddha Yaksha Rakshamsi Charana Bhuta Prema Pishachesya Vidyadhara Kinnaradaya Dashete Vidurakhyata Sargaste Vishwa Shikrita. The creation of the demigod is of 8 varieties. See, these are the upper planetary residents. First is the demigods, Swarga. Then the forefather, it is the Pitraloka. The Asuras or demons. Which loka is this? Asuras are the demons. Creation of demigod is of 8 varieties. It comes higher than the earthly planet. Vitallo, the Gandharvas and the Apsaras or angels, the Yakshas and the Rakshakas, the Siddhas, Charanas and Vidyadharas, the Bhutas, Pretas and Pishachas, the superhuman being celestial singers. What are they called? The Gandharvas only. All are created by Brahma, the creator of the universe. As explained in the 2nd canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Siddhas are inhabitants of Siddhalok, where the residents travel in space without vehicle. As their mere will, they can pass from one planet to another planet without difficulty. Therefore, in the upper planets, the inhabitants are far superior to the inhabitants of this planet in all matters of act, culture, and science. Since they possess brains superior to those of human beings, the spirits and jinn mentioned in this connection are also counted among the demigods, because they are able to perform uncommon functions not possible for men. And this is the last verse for this chapter. Atha parma prabhakshyami vamsan manvantarani cha evam raja puta shrishta kapiladisu atma bhurhari sajati amog sankalpa atma eva atmanam atmana. Now I shall describe the descendants of the Manus. The creator Brahma, as the incarnation of the passion mode of the personality of Godhead, creates the universal affair with unfailing desires never in every millennium by the force of the Lord's energy. 14 Manus. In the day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus. So after having all so many planetary systems and their residents and so many species of life, this cosmic manifestation is an expansion of one of the many energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Creator, and the created are both emanations of the same Spirit, Supreme Truth, as stated in the beginning of the Bhagavatam, Janmadi Asya Yataha. Thus ends the Bhakti Vedanta purport of the third canto, 10th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Division of the Creation. Hare Krishna. From tomorrow, I will take up the next chapter. Or let us start Krishna Katha. Today, entire day, I was reading, almost 4 hours. Various Acharyas' commentary on the first chapter of 10th canto. You want to hear? Very nectarine. From tomorrow, we begin. Okay? So, this chapter is over. And from tomorrow, we will start Advent of Lord Krishna. Okay, Pradeep? From tomorrow will be Advent of Lord Krishna. I have Acharya's commentary also, which I will try to cover. Okay. Anyone has any question or anything to share? I'm sorry, yesterday I felt very bad and very guilty. Yesterday was Srila Rupa Goswami's disappearance. Did not speak a word about it. Nor there was any class, nor did I get to glorify him anywhere. Nor did I was able to read it. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadati. He is the one who has manifested the innermost desire of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this Bhutale, in this material world. By very lovingly and inspiringly giving us the path of the bhakti process. So we are all called Rupanugas, followers in the footsteps of Srila Rupa Goswami. Hare Krishna. Someone has anything to say? Please speak. Nothing to ask or share. गौरांगी सो गई क्या?
सो रही थी, अभी उठी।
ठीक, कहाँ है? क्या कर रही है? क्लास क्यों नहीं सुनती है? अम्मो, हाँ, आप कुछ पढ़ रही हो या नहीं? अब तो कोई अपडेट नहीं आता आपका। कौन सा चैप्टर पढ़ रही हो? पहला चैप्टर हो गया भगवत गीता का? बोलो जी। क्यों? कितने महीने बीत गए? पढ़ नहीं रहे हो आप लोग, गलत बात है। पढ़ो। बोलिए दयाशील प्रभु।
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Prabhuji, the 26th verse, like, how do we like realize, Prabhuji, that this human body and like human intelligence that it should be used for the spiritual realization only? Like, we are not in that consciousness. How it will come?
So this is the creation by Brahma ji. 26th verse you were saying.
26th, Prabhuji, 26th. The purport, Srila Prabhupada writes that women have that higher intelligence.
Yeah.
This will not be for the only lower propensity of life, like eating, sleeping, mating, and depending.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
How do I that schedule come from? That this will be used
For
for
that Jagriti is required, na? If one is in Susupti and Swapna, how can he be, awakened to the human intelligence? He is busy in four activities. That is animal life. That is condemned. So that is why every day we need to have satsang. We need to every day hear. Every day we must make an effort to come out of this ignorance, this dark, dense, deep well of ignorance. Oma jnana timirandhasya. Then what is required? Jnananjana. When will that day come? Kabe habe bolo se din amar. When jnananjana shalakya. We need to actually take very serious and sincere shelter of Parampara members, our teachers, our acharyas. But we are not so serious. क्या जल्दी है? कोई बात नहीं, दोबारा आना है, आ जाएंगे. We don't want, there is no genuine desire to return home back to Godhead. The desire is still to make adjustment here and try to be healthy. So again and again, repeatedly we perform the activities of bhakti to purify ourselves, to be able to awaken. Okay. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Prema. Hare Krishna.